What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video of Briggs Gaming. Today I am talking to you about how to play Battlefield. Whether it's Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, or Battlefield 1, it all applies. The point is, learning to play Battlefield is getting out of learning to play Call of Duty. Call of Duty is your typical run, gun, spray and pray first-person shooter where it takes very little to no skill at all to run around with a freaking high-powered sniper rifle and just get those one-shot kills through the whole match. You're not going to do that in Battlefield unless you're a really good player. The key to Battlefield is your squad. Everybody that logs into Battlefield onto the multiplayer server will be put into a squad. Whether it is a squad you created or it is a randomly generated squad with already players in it, you are put in it and you are part of that squad. Make sure the first thing you hit the Battlefield is to see if you are the squad leader and if someone else is. Because if you're the squad leader, you're going to have this little star right there. That means you are the squad leader. That means you're in charge of leading your squad. When you want your squad to attack or defend an objective, highlight that objective. Well, I guess I play Xbox 360, so I hit the right top bumper. But whatever console you're playing on, hit that action button that lets you select that objective. If your squad is working together, they should head right for that objective. Next up is our mini-map. The mini-map is a very important tool to use in the Battlefield because there is so much shit going on. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on around that corner when all you hear is gunfire, yelling, and explosions. This mini-map will allow you to see where your blueberries are, where your squad members are, and sometimes where the enemy is coming from. There are multiple classes in Battlefield. You have your assault class, medic class. If you play as assault, you're going to keep your squad in check. You're going to keep them alive. You're going to keep them healed up, and you're going to keep them fighting. Next up is your engineer class. If you run as engineer, you are going to be in charge of pretty much vehicles. You can use your stingers or RPGs or straws or whatever kind of tools you want to use to take out vehicles and keep your squad vehicles up and running and keeping them moving. There's nothing more frustrating than having an engineer run by you while your tank is smoking. Next up, you're going to have your support class. If you're running support, you're going to keep your squad mates constantly refilled on ammo, laying down that heavy fire if you're running that LMG, suppressing enemies, allowing your team to move up, keeping them kind of out of harm's way, and really just putting a lot of firepower on the enemy. Support class also can deal with some heavy armor such as tanks, because you can have the C4 in your inventory and some grenade launchers. C4 really is the only thing you're gonna be able to have running as a support class to take out a tank. So keep that in mind when you're picking your support class. Last up, we have your Recon class. Recon, you are going to kind of be your squad's eye in the sky. The best thing for Recon class to use is a MAV. For sure, you can fly around the battlefield. You can spot those enemies. You can let your team know or your squad know if they're coming up on an objective. You can mark those enemies so they know where they're going to be at. And you can also tell your team where certain enemies are hiding before they get to that objective so they don't run into an ambush. Also, as a Recon class, you're going to be kind of in control of keeping your team safe from snipers. You're constantly going to want to be on the lookout for glints in the distance. And now you don't have to if you want to run Recon. It is possible to run aggressive Recon, which is what I do with the SR338 sometimes. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's the SR338, the Dismissed Beast. Go watch that video, guys. Learn how this rifle could possibly be the best one in Battlefield for sniping. It's my personal favorite, not because it's powerful, not because it can take it down one-shot kills. It's because it's just a fun rifle. But yeah, the important thing while playing Battlefield is to remember that you and your squad are the key to winning at Battlefield. And if you are in an assault class, keep an eye out for this. You see that little green, I guess it would be like a revive marker. You see that coming up, that means one of your squad mates or a blueberry needs to be revived. Just always make sure that you clear the area first, because there's no point in giving him that extra ticket, because once you revive him, you're probably going to get killed and he's probably going to get taken out right behind you, if not before you. So might as well keep the team away from that extra ticket and just let him go sometimes if it's just not possible to get in there safely and get him up and going. But yeah, work with your squad. Be a team player. Constantly be communicating with your team if possible. If you all have mics, that is awesome. All of you can be communicating. If not, it's pretty easy to do. Figure it out too. You can use your command prompts: affirmative, negative, go, 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 need ammo, need medic, whatever like that. Just kind of keep an eye on the message board. Keep an eye on your mini maps. Keep an eye on your squad. Each squad member, down in the lower corner, before their names, it'll show what class they are. Little bullets means their support. A little cross, I guess, means they're a medic. Little scope little thing means he's recon. Stuff like that. So these are things that you need to keep your eyes on. Next thing is, don't try to camp in Battlefield. Camping in Battlefield is sometimes pretty useless, because if you're camping in a building, you won't probably be there long, because somebody's gonna blow that building up. That's the great thing about Battlefield. Any building or anything there pretty much can be destroyed in one way or another. The little buildings that are around right here right now, you can drive a tank through those. Now, if that doesn't make you want to quit Call of Duty and go straight to playing Battlefield, I don't know what will. But like, to each their own. I do enjoy Call of Duty sometimes. I do play zombies quite a bit, especially when my wife wants to do it, or if a couple of friends come over, whatever. We don't want to play Battlefield, so we'll play some zombies. But that's pretty much it. After Call of Duty Ghosts, I'd pretty much given up on Call of Duty, and then that exosuit crap came out, and yeah, that was when I came back to Battlefield. I just couldn't do it. It's just they're getting so ridiculous with this crap. But anyway, guys, as a recap, work as a team, communicate, keep an eye on that mini-map, always know where your enemies are coming from, and get out on that battlefield, have some fun, and stop playing like Call of Duty.